So, last couple of Sundays, we focused on Moses and Jacob. Moses was running away from God, right? He was running away from God and settled in Midian and married Midian priest's daughter, and this priest had a flock, and Moses became a shepherd, hiding in the mountains and meadows, thinking that he was far away from God. He thought. But God appeared to him through a burning bush, right? God was still speaking to this runaway young man. And then we also talked about Jacob. You know, he was a younger brother. He somehow stole his older brother's birthright, and mother sent him off to another country to live with his uncle's family. On his way to the uncle's place, he slept out there in the desert somewhere and took a piece of rock, turned that into his pillow, and he slept. And he had some weird dreams. Try it, you might have one. He saw the heavens open, and there was a ladder that went from earth to the heavens. And on the heaven side, God was looking down. And he saw God's angels going up and down. He thought he was running too. But God had a dream for him. Even the scoundrel. Yeah, he was a scoundrel, right? He found a place in God's dream. And so I would say, God has a dream for all of us. We are not dreamless creatures roaming around the world. Right? Dream is not just chasing after money or chasing after a better job or having all you want in life. No, that's your job. That's something that you are trying to gain through years of schoolings or years of training as apprenticeship. But vision, mission, it's a gift of God. It comes from deep within. If we only listen to our gut every once in a while, God just might be speaking to you from your gut. Right? When there was something wrong with me and my siblings, even without telling mom or somebody reporting to mother, she just knew. Are you going to tell me something? Right? Very intuitive. mothers know that there is something going on and you're not telling me, right? Yeah. So God placed these dreams and visions in our hearts. And every once in a while, something stirs you from within. And you don't know why. You have absolutely zero explanation. Right? It just, the situation just convicted you, it inspired you, and therefore you just did it. You did it not for some notoriety or some television coverage. No, you just did it because it was the right thing to do, because it moved within the gut level. And if you ask some of those people, why'd you do it? Because somebody spoke to me. Right? You see some situation, you don't need an explanation, and you're deeply convicted, and you just cry. Right? I've heard people say, if I had $1 million in my pocket right then and there, I would have used it to make somebody's lives a little better. Right? That is mission. Remember, I shared with you this Irish rock star, Bono. He said that we all come to this earth with God's mission. God has a purpose for us. It is something that just is there. It's just there, and it's just we just have to find it. We just have to prayerfully acknowledge that it is there. So, you have a dream, you have a vision, and we as a church have a vision that we want to live out. Today being All Saints Sunday, those names we read out. By faith, they worship in this place. They left a legacy for us. And for all those men and women who came here by faith, established this place of worship, and long gone, but their legacy still lives on. And on their shoulders we stand this day to say, I'm in it too. I am stepping out myself as well. I want to do the best I can as well. And so we come today to this Commitment Sunday. This is really not a sermon to make you feel guilty. This sermon is about, how do we better serve the Lord in the best way we know how. Some things that you do for the life of the church cannot be monetized, right? Everything is not dollar, right? Some of you ladies who works in the kitchen every Sunday, how do you monetize that? You know? And some of you ladies who have been meeting every Thursday for the International Thanksgiving, the time that you spend together, how do you monetize that? You can't. But you're giving your gifts to the glory and honor of God, so that our gathering will be meaningful, joyful, uplifting, inspiring. I don't know. I'm looking at all kinds of adjectives to make you squirm a little bit. You know? So today, Commitment Sunday is basically saying to our past, to our present, and to our future, I'm stepping up to do what I can. You know, that's what it is. So I know somebody probably want to eat this pears here. But this is to exemplify one little thing that God asks His children. There are 10 pears here. 10 of them. And God is saying, all of these is yours. All 10 of them are yours. Just set one aside, and all 9 is yours. You can do whatever you want to do with the 9 pears. Right? This is all yours. You can buy a car, buy a house, take a trip, right? You can do whatever you want to do with this 9 pears. And God is basically saying, can you set aside just one for me? Right? But then, something happens in life that you went to the market and you saw something, and then the one you picked for the church, you ate it. Even the one person you had left for God, you just took a bite. Oh man, I saw a nice dress. I was walking and I was not planning to buy a dress. We took another bite. Right? And therefore, even the one we thought we are keeping it to give to God, somehow we take them away. And we don't know how to give to God. We don't know how to serve God in the way we give. Does it make sense? And so, this Commitment Sunday is not what you cannot do, but something each of us can do in our own level. Does it make sense? And so today, for those of you who cannot come forward, our ushers will bring you the plates. But as a sign of our commitment, putting action to our words, I want you to bring it up and put put in this heavy box. Man. Either your offering or your pledge. So that is what we will do.